It is not, it is my number one priority. I don't think that you should qualify my work. I think the first 3 months of my term in office, I put in more time the last year and a half. Right? We dealt with a lot of huge issues, and I think we brought this community a little bit forward, and it's sad to see it going back. And not just back, but how it's doing that. It's been very personal. Kelly, you sat here and you said to me, my word is my bond. My word is my bond. When I say that, that's what I mean. And I asked you at the end of that meeting, I'm like, is the mission here to fire Jay? And you said to me, no, Jay's doing an excellent job. So when I read these minutes and heard about this, I'm like, what is going on? I appreciate you guys waiting for me to be here to discuss it. And I did write you a memo because I knew there was a lot of personnel things going on at that meeting. Whether it was Dawn doing the job, putting out a public document, or what I was surprised at is his position with the Public Works Director. And so, don't qualify that I couldn't be here for a meeting. Okay, I'm not saying that this is not my number one job. I've been here almost 6 years, putting in a ton of time with this, Sid.
I appreciate that. There was some very important business to take care of. You weren't there. We discussed some things. In my mind, this is a personal issue. I thought when Kelly proposed to eliminate the position, I'm not in favor of that. I'm not in favor of that. It is a personnel issue. I would like to discuss that. I don't know where.
Well, I'm not sure what we're talking about today with the agenda then. Because if we're talking about personnel issues, it is specific to Jay Maslowski in his executive session that we talked about.
That's what I.
It is on the agenda as a Public Works Director position. And I'm gonna read the minutes, okay, that we approved, all right? Chairman Parks said he has given this department a lot of thought and believes the county has no need for a $104,000 Public Works Director in addition to blah, blah, blah. Commissioner Coons said this has been an issue, this issue has been on his mind since the county budget. So this was to the Public Works Director position, not personnel.
Okay, well, I guess that's what, after thinking about what Kelly proposed, is a personnel issue with me. I don't know where Kelly sits on this. Well, I'm pretty sure I know where you sit on it.
I think we should just be fair though, Sid. I mean, if you have issues with an employee, you need to give the employee the opportunity to work through them. And we sat through an evaluation with him, and he had a decent evaluation. I don't know what has happened in the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks since we evaluated him. I get it that you guys don't trust him.
Are you talking about that evaluation? I mean,
I get it that you guys don't trust him. I get that. But I'm talking about being fair, Sid. Being fair. We've had issues with employees in the past. We worked on them. We're like, let's set up more meetings to work with you. Let's explore the communication and broaden it out so we can keep, help them improve. But we're not willing to do that. I mean, you have to leave by example.
We discussed with Jay on several occasions. You act like I never talked to him. Don't ever call him, don't ever talk to him.
So why don't you schedule an executive session for 1:30 instead?
Well, I think we have to discuss the Public Works Director position too, whether we're retaining it or not.
Talk about both. And if you have to be generally about treating employees like where you were going and not being specific ones, you can move on.
Well, the points that I was trying to make that were not executive session is how we treated him in public. And I think that it's been bullying. I think there's a culture here that I think we're perpetuating it.
I was like specific on bullying. You talking when I brought up the instance in the budget session? When
I
I talked about efficiency?
Yeah, because we had just talked with Jay. We had just talked to him, and that part was never brought up.
This is not appropriate for a public discussion. You should say something.
Those happened in public. Those happened in public.
I appreciate what Kelly's saying. I appreciate what Kelly's saying. Me too. If it's about a public meeting.
It was in a public meeting, so it's not like it's executive session. I was talking about efficiency, a decision that was made by Jay should be executive in a public meeting, so.
We already talked about it, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. The decision by Jay too.
A management decision that cost the county some money, and that's what I'm bringing up, and I talked to Jay publicly. I think there were, I don't know, I think Bill might have been there. Were you there at that day, at the budget discussion, Bill? I can't remember.
I don't really know what you're talking about either, so.
Okay, well, I guess I would take this, we were talking about, hauling gravel from Felt to Victor, or south of Drake, between Drake and Victor. It was a management discussion. I felt like it should have, it wasn't efficient taxpayer money. We ran, I'm not gonna go into specifics here over personnel. I'm not gonna do it. I think this is an executive decision. That's the issue we're talking about, is the budget discussion. Obviously Kathy thinks I'm bullying. I was talking to him about a decision that I thought was not good management. That was bullying.
Well, it's the way that you talk to him about it, Sid. I mean, I think that you were just like, that is bad, that's wrong. You shouldn't do, I think to talk to someone and give them feedback on their job performance during their evaluation is free to do that, and it wasn't brought up. That was the problem, that was part of the issue.
We
And
already
we
had
had
the evaluation, and we had
just finished it.
the gravel was probably right then. I don't know what came first. I guess I don't know what came first.
The evaluation was first, because I remember, why did this come out during the evaluation?
Are you sure? Okay. Look into that, but this is a personnel issue with me, and I'll throw it out again. To make this political or partisan, that's not what I'm trying to do. I am looking for the most efficient way to spend money, your money, my money, our taxpayer money, to get the best that we can for the roads and our infrastructure. That's it. This has nothing to do with politics with me. I apologize if you think it does. I'm not trying to make it political. I'm just trying to do the best job that I can up here with the information that I have in front of me. I don't know why you're smiling, but obviously.
Because you just said it's personal. That's why I'm confused. You're like, you want to find efficiencies, but you're like, this is personal for me.
Personnel.
Right, which is different than efficiencies.
I'm done with this conversation. I don't know where it's going. You guys know where I stand. I'm not trying to make this political. This is about trying to do the best job that I can with the information that I have at hand, and I think there's things that we can do to make things better. We talk about ambulances on the roads. We got about people that can't get home. I mean, we got to do something about that. We've got to try and make things better around here for these roads. And if we're talking about making a road a national gold standard, but we got people that can't get home. I mean, that's all I'm trying to do is make things better for this community. I'm not trying to make it political at all. At all.
Would like to wrap this up, really appreciate it, and I like the forum that we have here, because then you see the problems that we have, just in the board. And, with that said, yes,
For the public's benefit, and given that it's 1:30, can you take 5 minutes and decide if that discussion is going to take place? The purpose of that, the clerk was asked to put that on because what came up 2 weeks ago, as you recall, was if you were to eliminate the position, your suggestion was that the 2 supervisors would take on those responsibilities. And that's why in the packet you have all 3 job descriptions, and you asked that Clay and Saul come to that meeting as well.
I didn't ask that, Mary Lou asked that. I think that was a poor idea. Why would they want to come and tell us how they can do Jay's job better? I mean,
I would guess it's more what elements of a 4-page job description can they do. I don't think it was a matter of
Well, I don't
do it
think they're-
better at all, but they have to be willing to take that on. And the question was asked, would they also, regarding the budget, then have a pay raise at all? And the comment was, you didn't see that, but that they could take on some of that responsibility, and what they could not do would be contracted out. So that was the purpose for the 1:30. If you as the chair do not feel that that is
no, I think it's a,
then
I would like to see it there, because then we can make a final decision, because our engineers asked for a decision on that position today. And out of respect for that person.
Clay won't be there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about Saul. Clay won't be there. I don't blame him for not wanting to be in that kind of a environment.
So yeah, that'll be a one-way decision. We'll probably go into executive session and we'll go from there. I'd like to thank everybody for coming and for your input. We really do appreciate it, as you can say, we have opinions that are different. But I really like this forum, even though